Hello, what's up? Good morning, good evening, at kung anong time zone man kayo ngayon, mga ka-jumpers. At muli, this is Coach Joel from Chess Jumps Podcast. So, as I said, guys, this would be our podcast, and I want to share my story with you. And kung mo ito ay podcast, so probably wala tayong face, no? Just ano lang, voice over lang. But yeah, maybe in the future, kaya na nating lakasan na yung loob natin. Pero actually, gusto ko talaga wala eh. Kasi I want to build decentralized, like, okay na tong boses ko, di ba? Kasi wala naman tayo mukha eh. But yes, so ngayon pala ang topic natin ay yung story ko talaga no sa buhay ng pagiging isang Coach Joel ngayon sa chess. Kasi, isa-start ko kung paano ako nagsimulan na mag-chess at bakit ako nagpo-pursue ngayon ng pagiging coach at naghahanap tayo ng mga students. Ano lang naman ito, walang bayad 'no, libre naman lahat ng ating mga wala kayong babayang kahit piso 'no, kahit singko wala. So, ang sa akin lang ay follow lang at, like and share and subscribe sa ating mga channels. At ngayon pala ay nag-open na tayo ng ating TikTok. So, sa TikTok natin, doon natin i-upload yung mga clips at yeah, maybe kung pupuwede pero kaso hindi kasi puwede isang oras, eh. Pero ita-try ko lang na babaan na siguro yung mga lives ko. Siguro mga 3 to 5 games gano'n tapos upload ko na lang sa TikTok and then at least may video ako na recorded at live. So, both ay magagamit natin 'yan in the future sa mga natin, sa mga community na pupuwede pa natin mag-build. But yeah, shoutout sa lahat ng mga makakapanood ng ating video. And once again, so gusto ko kasi is globalize. So gagamit tayo ng English kahit di tayo marunong. Meron naman tayong ngayon, mga AI and advanced. So pwede natin gamitin para makreate yung istorya natin. So, pero itong storya na to ay totoo. You can, naman verified sa sites naman. Ma-search naman yung pangalan ko sa Google. At yeah, you can always DYOR or do your own research. So okay guys, so my chess journey is from a student player um way back before in 2012. So from a player to a coach right now. So hello everyone, once again I'm Coach Joel, and today I want to share the story of how chess became one of the most important parts of my life as well. So my journey in chess started when I was in high school. At that time, I didn't really see myself as a future chess player. And everything began when my teacher invited me to play chess. And I believe one of the reason he noticed me was because my aunt is she was also a strong chess player and had completed in the Palarong Pambansa here in Philippines, and one of the most prestigious national sporting events in the Philippines. And because of the influence, I became curious about chess, and I accepted the challenge. But yeah, I quickly realized that I was far from being a professional player, and I had the interest, but yeah, not yet the skill. So instead of being discouraged, I decided to train harder, and I used to play myself, and I used to play also because in my time there are no stockfish, there are no AIs, there are no computer to trade, only person to person, and there are no digital clocks way back before. It's just a long game. So that's why I train harder. Even if in my sleeps I can see boards and pieces of the chessboard. So actually it's like a kind of hallucination, but yeah, that's the thing that I train really hard when I was started. So I adapt a simple mindset actually, and that was a train hard and play hard. So yeah, I spent many hours studying the game and practicing different strategies and learning from every match that I played. And during one summer vacation, my teacher even gave me a chess book because in my days, chess books are more popular than doing some PDF and read some Googles. So we usually prints and a photocopy of the book. So that book became one of my most valuable learning tools. It was the book of Bobby Fischer and the ABC Chess from A to Z. And I studied it very carefully and tried to understand every concept that I could improve my game. Actually, and yeah, it's really hard for the first time, but yeah, it took me it takes me a lot of time, but yeah, but by the time I reached my second year in high school and my dedication started to show the results. So when the school intramurals came, my teacher selected me to represent our school in a chess competition. And many of my opponents underestimated me because, they didn't know how much time I had already invested in training and study. So, but when the game started, everything has changed, and me and myself, I've been confused, like, wow, did I do that? Did I do this? Yeah. So I was surprised, and everyone also is surprised. And yeah, it was me, including myself, by, winning the championship in that intramurals game. So that victory gave me the opportunity to represent my school in the provincial competition held in New Bataan, Compostela Valley province. So that was it, and this was my first time, competing at a higher level. That was really my first time, and honestly, I feel nervous because many players there were very strong and experienced, and this is just my first time. So by that time, game after game. But however, I choose to face the challenge with confidence and including believing in myself as always. But yeah, game after game, I focus on every move and every strategy and every opportunity on the board. By the end of the tournament, something incredible happened. I became the provincial champion in our, yeah. But yeah, it's God's grace. But yes, it's really happening. It was still my first time. So that moment was really unforgettable. That's why I wrote this article and the story and everything so that I can share with everyone and be the part of this story. So I was overwhelmed with, emotion, and I even cried because it was the moment when I truly realized that maybe, yeah, just maybe, I could really become a strong chess player. So every player has this, common sense to think that like a strong, yeah, strong player that you could never imagine. So that's why that victory pushed me to train even more harder, because the more you have in the higher rank, the more you want to train yourself, because there are a lot of strong players in that particular category. So eventually I qualified to compete in the Davao Regional Athletic Association, or DAVRA they called in Tagum City. And competing in DAVRA meant facing some of the best players in the entire region, and required even more focus and discipline and determination. So that's it. That's the story goes. So through persistence and dedication, I've continued to perform well, and this journey eventually brought me to one of the greatest opportunity in my life. And competing in the Palarong Pambansa, yeah, this is the time that I cannot forget it. That when I was, when I was in my time, yeah, it feels like overwhelmed and happy, joy, and everything. So when I'm competing in the Palarong Pambansa, this is the national stage already of student athletes in the Philippines, and it would be held in same Davao del Norte. So it was my first time, but it's like too near into my hometown, so it's kind of weird. But yes, I think that that was my first times as well. So reaching that level is like was a dream come true, but actually I didn't dream it up, and I didn't expect it. But yes, it was all the dream come true, and from a beginner, who was simply invited to try chess, I had now become a player competing on the national level. Yeah, yeah, it was my time way back 9 to 10 years from now. Yeah, actually, it's already 15 years from now. Yeah, 15 years from now. So My chess journey is did not stop there. So later on, when I was in my fourth year grade in high school, and when I was in the graduation time, so later on, I became a varsity player at CJC College. It was a Corhesu College from Digos City. So where I continued to develop my skills and deepen my understanding of the game. So looking back, I just realized that chess gave me something far more valuable than trophies or title. And chess taught me that discipline and patience and strategic thinking and resilience during difficult moments are the most important. And importantly, chess taught me to believe in myself even when the journey is very, very difficult. So today, guys, my mission is not only to play chess, but also to share what I have learned. Yeah, but it's like kind of bit old. Yeah, but they used to say that old is gold. So throughout my community that I want to build in the future, my content is and my live podcast is I want to share or to inspire new players and guide beginners and help grow the chess community because chess is not just a game. It is a school of life, and this is why I continue to move forward. And simply to say that one move, one at a time. And yes, this is Coach Joel again, and this is my chess journey. So, ayan, okay na yung ano natin, yung English. So, magtatagalog na tayo ngayon. Kumain tayo ng 10 minutes. At least, so, kaya yun, ang may papayo ko lang sa mga bago ngayon ay ano lang, marami na namang ano ngayon, hindi na lead sa kaalaman natin na pwede tayong gumamit ng AI, pwede tayong magpaturo sa AI kasi mas magaling pa yon. Pero yung feelings kasi iba, 'no? Iba kasi pagkatao yung kalaban mo. So marami iba na nag-i-stockfish na lang, nagche-chess.com at naglalaro na lang sa ano, yung pangpalipas oras na lang. So sa akin din same naman. Pero ang kaibahan lang sa atin dito in the future kasi ay meron akong mga, i-integrate. So, kung papalarin tayo dito, may mga integrate ako sa games natin at yeah, magkakaroon din ng rewards at sariling ecosystem. So, kasi bago ako start dito ng pagiging coach ng chess ay marami po akong na-develop na kahit papaano, tulong naman ng Panginoon, nakagawa naman tayo no'n. Pero ang gusto ko lang talaga is maibalik yung dati 'no, na long game. Pero hanggang ngayon kasi wala pa tayong natuturuan dahil nga marami na nga ngayong libre, puwede mo ng i-research lahat ng mga ano sa chess ngayon, lahat ng mga strategies and everything. So, ang sa atin dito is open tayo sa lahat. Maging GM ka man, maging FM ka man, o maging non-rated ka man. So, wala tayong kinikilala dito. Basta kung chess player ka, kasama ka. Wala tayong sinisino dito. So, masakit, mahirap, walang problema 'yan kasi hindi tayo nagdi-discriminate dito. Kung gusto mo din matuto, wala din problema. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito ngayon guys is, ang chess ay ngayon ay masyadong ano na, broad na, hindi kagaya dati na talagang ano kami cover to cover 'no, libro to libro talaga. May tinatawag sila dun dati bookish. So, may mga nagsusulat din ng mga libro gaya nila Bobby Fischer, nila nakalimutan ko na yung mga ibang ano, si Bobby Fischer lang talaga yung natandaan ko, eh. Ang ayan may mga grandmaster din tayo. Pero sa atin dito hindi na natin sila inaano, tawag dito, hindi na natin sila gagamitin pagka nag-start na tayo sa ano talaga natin, pagka meron na tayong isang student o ano pa man. Kasi ang goal talaga natin dito is decentralize. So, kailangan i-remove natin yung titles at yung personal ano mo lang talaga na ikaw ang grandmaster ng sarili mong laro. Ikaw ang, beginner ng sarili mong laro. Kumbaga hindi kita anuhin, nasa iyo yung desisyon 'no, gano'n ang decentralize, eh. So, maglalaro lang tayo kasi ang gusto ko talaga is maka-experience ng mga players kahit 'di ko sila kilala. Ang gusto kong tutukan lang ko lang is laro ko at gusto mo lang tutukan mo is yung laro mo. Ngayon, kung mag-a-analyze tayo, dun na natin gamitin. Na halimbawa, for example, hindi na tayo titingin sa laro ng iba. Sa atin na lang mismo. Okey, saan ka nagkamali, saan ako nagkamali, gano'n. So, hindi na tayo pupunta pa sa mga libro kasi mababalewala din 'yon kung long game naman, 'di ba? Ah, ano, medyo boring nga talaga 'tong content na 'to pero ayan, gano'n talaga. Hindi naman tayo, tawag dito, hindi naman tayo nagko-content lang ng ano, ng para, maging sikat tayo, hindi. Ang sa akin dito is, ano ko lang, pang-memories ba na, "Uy, nagawa ko pala 'to nung ano ako, nung hindi pa ako successful." So, ngayon kasi ay nagge-grind pa rin tayo 'no. So, to make the long story short guys ay hindi talaga ako coach na ng chess. Ngayon lang ako bumalik 'no, ngayon lang ako bumalik kasi nga ay gusto kong mabalik sa akin yung mga ala-ala nung mga bagay na nalalaro pa ako ng chess. So, ngayon ay may TikTok na tayo, nakagawa na tayong TikTok. So, i-upload natin 'tong podcast natin, buti na lang may free 'tong StreamYard na 'to. So, kahit papaano ay makaano tayo, makakurot sa mga free. Kaya fini-free din natin yung ating, um tawag dito, pini-free din natin yung ating ano, yung coaching. So habang wala pa talaga 'no, habang wala pa tayong, tinuturuan ay ayan, subukan niyo lang. So kung meron kayong kilala na at least mga 5 years old, 6 years old na ano, gustong matuto ng chess, libre lang naman dito, walang bayad 'no. Kasi sa iba kasi meron silang per hour, meron din silang, pero ako hindi ako naggaganon na. So libre lahat 'to. Kasi libre naman yung ano natin, libre naman yung live stream natin, libre naman lahat, eh. Sa akin lang talaga follow niyo lang. Kung wala, okey lang din, walang problema yun, 'di naman namimilit. So, ayan, yan yung story ako sa pagiging chess player at I hope magustuhan niyo 'tong video na ito. Ano ito guys, raw 'no, walang edit ito, ay iro-raw ko lang talaga kasi di talaga ako marunong mag-edit. But ita-try ko si TikTok kasi meron daw siyang ano, tawag dito, AutoCAD or anong tinatawag nila dun. So, basta hindi ko yun alam, but ita-try ko lang kasi bago lang din ako sa social media uli 'no. So, hindi talaga ako vlogger. So, yun guys, thank you sa pakikinig at salamat sa inyong suporta at hope to see you in the next podcast. Ayan. So, pa-like, share, and subscribe. At bago ang lahat, in the future, pag may community na tayo, so magro-roleta tayo, magbibigay tayo ng Cash G or GCash sa mga manonood at gustong may paglaro at gustong matuto ng chess. Pero as always guys, ito ay decentralized. So, wala akong pakialam kung bago ka o GM ka, wala tayong pakialam dito. Sa atin ay kung gustong matuto. Yun lang. Thank you for tuning in this live stream and have a great weekdays ahead. Thank you. This is Coach Joel again, and this is my story. And ciao. Bye bye. Take care.